The Galaxy Z Fold 3 is a phenomenal phone in many different ways, but one thing that sets it aside from the rest is the extra screen real estate, which makes it the perfect device for on-the-go gaming. So today I'm going to bring you my top 5 picks for the best games for the Galaxy Z Fold 3. Stay tuned. What's up guys, welcome back to Take It Easy. Leave a like on your way in, also subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I just wanted to quickly say before we get into the video a huge thank you for all your ongoing support. I really want to reach that silver play button by the end of next year, so if you can help me out that would be awesome. Anyway, today we are of course going to be taking a look at games for the Z Fold 3. Yes, I said it right that time. So let me know down below what games you're playing on your mobiles at the moment, and let me know which game is your favourite from this episode. Also, if you could help me out by telling me what you want to see on the channel, whether it be tips, news, reviews, or anything else like setup tools, do let me know down below because I want to make sure I'm making the content that you want to see. Anyway, let's not waste any more time, let's get into game number 1. So our first game of the day is Botworld Adventure. This one definitely gave me Pokemon vibes in the first minute or so, then I realised that actually it is a completely unique and quite different game. The visuals are stunning and the stylized approach is just so creative. Anyway, I reset my game so not to spoil it for you, but essentially you start off by picking one of 3 bots, much like you did in Pokemon. Each has its own unique strength like defense or attack for example. After that you get straight into it, there's no chatting to villagers or anything like that, you go straight into the wild and have your first battle. Rather than it being a turn-based game though, the bots actually fight automatically. The strategic bit is probably your placement of the bots, and then you also have the abilities on your right hand side which you can use to help your bots in the battle. There's plenty more to the game as well, you can upgrade your bots at the workshop, collect scrap parts to put towards those upgrades, and much more. It is such an exciting game and it's made even better on the Galaxy Fold 3 in my opinion. It's definitely one of the best mobile games that I've played in a while and possibly of all time. I think this really does set a standard of what we can expect on mobiles in the near future. Best of all, it's free, so you might as well check it out. Let me know in the comments if you like this game. Next up is Bloons Tower Defense 6. Now this has been a favourite game of mine ever since the first version was released on PC several years ago. They have made some upgrades since then though. They have made a really nice progression system, now where you can unlock new heroes and abilities. You also need to unlock upgrades for your towers by gaining experience. It'll definitely keep you occupied for a good while. It is the sort of game that you can pick up and put down very easily. You can always pause and save your game or whatever round you get to and come back to it later. And additionally, there are also lots of daily, weekly and even seasonal challenges, so there's always fresh content coming in, there's always something to do on this one. Lastly, I just want to say that it does have a cash system, but it's certainly not a pay to win type thing. There's plenty of good opportunities to earn their monkey money for free. Check this one out if you do want to take a look. I have left a link down for you in the description. It is a paid game, but it's not too expensive, so it's worth a try. Now number 3 is Pirate Outlaws. Now I will admit this isn't usually my cup of tea, but I did thoroughly enjoy it. I'm trying to show you 5 completely different games, all in separate genres here. So Pirate Outlaws is a turn-based card game with a really stunning stylized look. You make your way through different islands one by one, stopping off at taverns along the way to load up on new cards. When in battle you need a bit of luck, but mainly it relies on strategy. You have several different ways to attack and defend your opponent. You can also play cards that do things like ensure a critical hit for example. Appreciate this one might not be for everyone, but it's certainly worth a go. It's definitely a good game to pass the time, and again it's one of those games you can easily put down and pick back up again where you left off. Next up we've got a racing game, or is it a football game? This is Rocket League Sideswipe, and it's the kind of game that really highlights what our phones can do these days. Graphics look fantastic and the game itself is super fun. I'm hopeless at Rocket League on the PC and I can assure you I'm just as bad on the mobile version. But I can't deny it has been really fun to play. It's very similar to the PC game in the sense that you've got your boost, your jump controls, the aim of the game is the same, but as the name suggests, everything is side on. You can place a joystick wherever you want on the screen, and there's a handy tutorial when you first boot it up to get used to everything. It's a fantastic little game and it is free, much like the PC version, so you might as well give it a go. There is online multiplayer if you want to get a bit competitive too. Last but not least, we have Oceanhorn. Now, it's more than likely going to remind you of The Legend of Zelda, perhaps even a little bit too much. But I have to say, like the other games on the list today, it's visually stunning. It's probably one of the best looking games I've seen on a mobile, and it runs super smoothly on the Galaxy Z Fold 3. It has everything that you might expect from a Zelda inspired game, like caves, puzzles, and plenty of enemies to get in your way. This feels like the sort of game I'd expect to see on a Nintendo Switch as opposed to an Android device. I'm just in awe of how well it performs. There's plenty of quests and new areas to explore. I wouldn't say it's 100% open world, but you can play the game at your own pace. This is definitely something that might benefit from a controller if you have a Bluetooth one to hand, but it was really easy to play even without a controller with the on-screen controls too. The base version of the game is free, so you can test it out if you want to, and then you can choose to pay for the full version afterwards, so really, again, it's a no-brainer. So that's it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Also, remember to let me know what you want to see on the channel next, whether it be tips, news, reviews, setup tours, you name it. I will listen and I will try and bring the content that you want to see. For now though, I've been Alex, this has been Take It Easy. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.